What's up everybody, this is Alexander King, and for this week's Sunday video we're going to do something slightly different. So instead of, as our usual discovering series, listening through a whole record, we're going to be doing kind of the opposite. So we're going to be checking out 37 songs, but in clips. So we're going to be checking out all the songs that were selected for the Eurovision 2025 that was held in Basel, in Switzerland a few weeks back. Now, for those of you guys, maybe you're not from Europe, if you're not familiar with the Eurovision, it's kind of like a Euro Cup for football or a World Cup, but for Europe, of course, with a few exceptions, where every single country during the year has like a national competition, like a song contest or music festival, and the winners from every country just compete in this sort of giant, high-value show that is the Eurovision. I've been told that back in the days it used to be all about the music, and nowadays I feel generous and I want to say that it's 50% music and 50% show and entertainment. It's very high value, as I said, like it's a lot of fireworks and all about the performance aspect of it. So I will be checking out from the official channel of the Eurovision the clips that they do. I think it's like 30-40 seconds per song. Which, as you know, like it's not necessarily the way that I like to enjoy music, but it's 37 songs, so it's a lot. And it's good also to check just the general vibe of the countries and the songs that were selected. Also, as a music producer, like for me, it's interesting to check the trends. Usually, I do like to watch the whole thing. This year, I've only watched basically the voting part of it. I was out for a work trip and I landed, and that's kind of when I started watching it. So I know that Austria won. I don't know much else, like I know the Italian song that joined because I followed the national Italian song festival, like the Sanremo. But yeah, guys, I thought it would be fun. If you like the idea, if you like the concept, or in general, if you're a fan of Eurovision and you like to see my take on the actual songs, then let me know in the comments and we can do like a top 10 deep dive or something like that, where we actually listen at least to the whole songs to get a better idea of the song and of the artist. But without further ado, guys, we have 37 songs to get through, even though in just short clips. This is the all 37 songs of the Eurovision Song Contest 2025. Let's go. We start with Albania. I like when songs have a more traditional aspect, like from their country, and this one seems to have it, so I'm already more engaged with it. Very interesting also, like the hit, like a industrial loop on the back. Armenia. This is usually the type of rock song that you get in a Eurovision Song Contest. It's like this industrial, because you're still meant to dance to it. Alf singing, Alf rapping. This is the type of song that I will go check out. Nice. Australia.
They drink my milk all across the land. I can tell you want a taste of the milkshake, man.
Sounds like a modern version of the Cramps. Has viral potential. I don't think that it was even selected though for the final. At least I don't remember them during the voting.
Shake is not a drink, it's a state of mind. It's a secret superpower you were born.
Nice. I will actually check that out. Austria, which is the winner. Very cinematic, and the voice. Most of the times the songs in Eurovision are about the voice. So you have like part of it where the singer just goes crazy and does Jesus Christ, that's an amazing tone. Azerbaijan. Kind of a more generic disco pop. And some traditional instrumentations. I said I like that. I like that mix. Belgium. Techno influenced, like techno pop. Not crazy about the voice. The bass, it's kind of nice. I will dance to this. I wish it was an instrument. Croatia.
Take a bite of my poison cake.
Interesting. I think this will need like the full song to be understood a bit more. More like this alternative Cyprus. Again, like this moody disco pop, a bit generic. And of course, guys, like I'm basing my output on my input, which is only very short clips. So maybe the songs are amazing for the remaining, but it's mostly the choruses. Czech Republic. Very good production. Again, this disco pop. Denmark. This is like a typical Eurovision song. And sounds a lot like the ones that, especially Northern Europe, always bring. It's like Sweden always wins with songs like this. Nice. Estonia. As an Italian, this is kind of interesting. I don't know how they landed on these lyrics, but that's like the fun part of the Eurovision. A song like that could win, and I think that he got a lot of votes from the public, which makes sense. Finland. Sounds like a power metal made pop. A mix between power metal band and ABBA, kind of. Not crazy about it. France. I remember seeing the clip of the song while they were doing the voting. Felt like an extremely emotional song, and she has a great voice. But I think that it was a bit too serious to win. Georgia. Beautiful voice. I'm a bit confused by the music. There is a lot of kick drums that it makes it very busy. Like a disco techno pop. Greece. Great voice, plus the traditional influences. That's nice. Iceland. My God. Not my favorite. Ireland. I've lived in Ireland for like 5 years, and they kind of make fun of the thing because everybody watches the Eurovision but they never get through. Very Eurovision song, but maybe a bit too generic. They had the crazy one last year, like the metal. Israel. Which, in the context of the Eurovision, the way that it is, personal opinion, but I know that it's about music, but yeah. It becomes way too political. Ah, Lucio Corsi. I love this guy, it's like... He's such a nice guy as well when you look at the interviews. In Italy it became more popular, of course. And also like the lyrical aspect of it, I really like this song. It's very like 70s rock with a pop sensibility. Great song. Latvia. Loving this. I think this is the most interesting one so far. I will go check that out for sure. Lithuania with some rock. Going for that grunge vibe. Let's say grunge in 2025. Nice to see instruments played though. Good energy on the vocals as well, nice. Luxembourg. Not my thing. Malta.
Serving. Do re mi fa sa sa serving.
Not my thing either. Montenegro. Much more like traditional vibe. Like a Bond song style. Maybe it's also because it's everything black and white, which... Great voice. Plus singing in their language, which, as I said, I like that. I think he should be more like that. Netherlands. It's nice, but it's extremely generic. Like, it doesn't stand out at all. Norway? Northern European countries always deliver with something odd. Interesting contrast, but yeah. Very Eurovision. I don't think that it's a song that a lot of people will just listen to without looking at it. Poland. Very dramatic. I like the techno house influence, I guess, on the back. Portugal, I remember this as well. I thought they were going for like a Beatles vibe. It's so nice, like this is the song that I will never expect to see in a Eurovision. Very like 60s rock. I love it. San Marino, Gabri Ponte. This song exploded in Italy. Of course, San Marino, it's within Italy, so it's kind of... It's not the same, of course, it's a different country, but it's difficult that something becomes popular just there, you know what I mean? And this was like the theme track of the national competition in Italy, and it was like everywhere. And it probably will still be during the summer. Serbia. Very like a musical theater vibe. Kind of nice though. I don't know what it is, but I kind of like this. Slovenia. The harmonies are gorgeous. Wow, it's a very nice ballad. Really like that. Spain, of course, as always, it's like dancing on the beach at 2 a.m. type song. Oh, I love that. Growly synth on the lower frequencies. Great. Great production, not crazy about the song. Sweden. This feels like the espresso macchiato vibe, like the fun part of Eurovision. It's more about the entertainment than about the actual song. Switzerland. Very classic again, like lovely strings. It's a very cute sounding song. Wow, really like strings led. Interesting. Ukraine. Interesting. It almost has like a late 60s, 70s progressive vibe, like yes. Genesis, yes, very interesting. I wasn't expecting that. The UK. A girl band, I guess. Is that how you say that? A boy band when it's girls. Like the Spice Girls, really. Again, generic, but actually kind of nice. Better than I thought. Like, giving the pretext of just being like a girl band. Wow. It's already through. Of course, it's like it goes very fast because it's almost 40 songs in 20 minutes. There were some standout songs, at least standout sections, I should say. As you might have noticed, I'm more drawn towards the ones that are kind of odd and different. I love like the disco pop, the synth heavy pop. Like I think that it has a very special place in the landscape of music, and especially when it comes from Northern Europe. I don't know what it is, but it just works usually. Honestly, going through it like this, I didn't feel like there were a lot of memorable songs, at least less than the last few editions, I think. I started watching it a bit more seriously after like the year that Måneskin were there, because I love Måneskin and like I was rooting for them to win, of course, and all of that. And there have been years where there were a lot of like songs that you get the feeling it's, wow, this is going to like outlast just this competition. This I'm not really sure. Like there are the meme songs that of course usually last a little bit longer, funnily enough. But on the musical side, it felt a bit more flat. I don't know if it's just my impression. And again, I would like to know, of course, your thoughts about the whole thing, and if there are specific songs from countries that I should be checking out. I have pointed out during the reactions which were the ones that really stood out to me. As I said, like it's usually the ones that are a little bit different and a bit less generic sounding. It's my personal taste. It's also, of course, vastly influenced by that kind of music that I listened growing up. It's also the reason why I started listening to the Eurovision and watching the Eurovision a bit later on, because I used to think, oh no, it's just like very bad pop music, blah, blah, blah. let's say that luckily enough, during the years, my musical taste has opened, also because of the work that I do as an artist and as a producer. So I also need to be able to produce a song that sounds a bit more like that. Of course, hoping to add certain elements that are a little bit different from like the most generic, like mass-produced pop. But it's very interesting for me to see things like this, as I said at the beginning. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. I know, as I said, that Austria won. I'm not really sure. I know that Italy came fifth, which it's honestly shocking considering the type of music, like that David Bowie inspired 70s rock song, but with a very good message behind it. I'm not too sure about the other countries. I know that the Espresso Macchiato guys got a lot of votes from the public. But yeah, let me know if there are certain songs that are worth checking out in a full length. Maybe there are certain songs, I'm sure, where the extract doesn't really pay justice to the whole song because there might be a lot of changes. It's always like that. But yeah, let me know what you thought about the whole edition in general. Let me know if you want to see another video about this where we go and listen to the songs with a little bit more attention to the specific song, the specific artist, and the country. I hope that you enjoyed this. As I said, it's a bit different than usual. It's not how I usually like to listen to music. Of course, with very short bursts, I usually get just lost in very long listening sessions. But it was fun to do, and as I said, also useful for my own work and my own career as a music producer. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll catch you at the next one. Ciao.